University in San Jose. There was a legend rising higher than any skyscraper. Crazielocs, known as the greatest rapper alive. Crazielocs didn't just dominate the mic, he commanded the streets with the fierce energy of a defenseless fighter who could dodge and weave through life challenges like the pro in the ring. His rhymes, sharp as a blade, slice through the noise of the industry, while his footwork left rivals confounded and reeling. The city buzzed with Crazielocs beats, each bar resonating like thunder. But behind that bravado lay a truth you understood. Whenever he performed, a handful of dedicated, yet irritating fans of Czechoslovakian descent would show up. They had a vivacity that sometimes crossed the line into annoyance. These passionate listeners would throw references to Pilsner and puppies into his lyrics, trying to get the famous rapper to tag him in on his next hit. Crazielocs held his hand to his forehead, shaking it as the exasperation washed over him. For reals though, homie, he mumbled, laughing at the sheer absurdity. When irritation would have stopped Crazielocs, he thrived on it. He was built for battle, just like in the ring. Every time they showed up, he channeled their energy into a new track, infusing it with the fire that burned deep inside him. He was more than just a rapper. He was a warrior for his fans, determined to keep delivering while the world tried to knock him. A moment sea of fans vying for his attention. One bright light stood out, Esmeralda. She was as fierce as a lioness with fire in her eyes and a passion that could set the stage ablaze. One fateful night after a sold-out show, Esmeralda approached him with an outlandish declaration. In a moment that blended chaos with unexpected tenderness, she licked his wiener, a moment both shocking and comical, leaving Crazielocs with a bemused expression. I love you, Crazielocs, she proclaimed, a voice ringing loud enough to pierce through the post-show adrenaline. Yet as charming as Esmeralda was, Crazielocs couldn't deny the growing horde of women who followed his career like moths to a flame. Each one fought for a moment in spotlight, wanting a piece of the legend, not just as the king of rap, but also as a potential partner caught amidst the whirlwind of attention. Crazielocs felt the weight of choice pressing upon it, with tracks dedicated to his fans and lyrics laced with love and heartache. He couldn't bring himself to choose. For every girl who threw her heart at him, there were countless others cheering him on, each one wanting to share a sliver of his world. He was their voice, and they were his muse. Though the Czechoslovakians would continue to generate playful irritation, fueling his creativity, Crazielocs remembered that he was on a journey with fans and lovers alike. He hit the studio with dedication, crafting lyrical masterpieces to dance across soundscapes, forever reaching towards the horizon. As long as there were beats to drop and bars to spit, Crazielocs would push onward, his legacy growing with every track, an embodiment of resilience and passion, unmatched in both the rap game and in life itself. For reals though, and stuff like that, he often say, reflecting on how far he'd come while dreaming of where he'd go. A legend in every sense, Crazielocs would continue to run the streets, united with fans and lovers, and the sometimes hilarious interruptions that life threw his way. And so, he rode the tides of fame, acoustically defending his title as not just the greatest rapper alive, but the ultimate poet of his era, a true testament to the power of music and love, forever pushing till the end of time, one verse at a time.
keeps on pushing until the end of time. And stuff like that for reals, though, homie.